I'm probably going to have to do a Dave's Not Here skit now because, it's so good to think that people will not pay attention moving forward about this city and about the live stream that I watched tonight. There. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You can't. It's truly unbelievable. The redirection, the miswording, the you can't talk about this. You can't. We're not legally obligated to tell the citizens in a Zoom. But Zoom works every Friday for card all day long. They make sure they got that for you, now don't they? But they don't want you to pay attention to this budget. They don't want you to pay attention to the up and downs of the budget. 10% here, this goes down for that, redirect over here, the tippage from the ECDC that, nearly $500,000 switched over into the general fund, yet the sidewalks are screwed up, everybody's digging up their yard because the guy 30 years ago didn't connect all the shit that was the deal with the citizens back then. And that story will be coming out next. And many, many more, by the way. But to listen to this city council, I don't know how, quite a few times I heard with the city falling apart. We're just waiting for it. There won't be a city anymore. It's going to collapse. They've said it for years. And then there was a few people that stood up and said, well, there's misinformation about the city police department where Sam himself has the office better than flippin' Trump, I guess. Haven't been over there yet. Sergeant Holt was missing, obviously. Very interesting. I need a police report for that man. But wow. Just wow. To hear the shifting and the tension in the room. One of which flipped just because of the recording. It's a public meeting. That's what they do. Minus sending out a Zoom to the elderly, maybe the ones that couldn't get there, they maybe worked late, lady in the wheelchair, they don't have a car, who knows what's the reason is. But the city attorney is not obligated. It's not the law. It's not the law. We don't have to. We don't have to let the citizens know. And then they all cry at the end and go, yeah, well, maybe we should be asking the citizens. They should really have some input here because we don't know what we're doing. Wow. I couldn't believe it. I was dumbfounded. But I've seen it the whole time since I closed the store and focused my attention on this city. And boy, does it need it. And I got some big, big news coming up. Big, big news. there's a team of, I'll just say investigators, I guess I'll call them, that has reached out to me, liked my story, asking how they can help. And so that feels good when you get a little help. When something new shows up in your life, gives you a little pick-me-up. Like even when a new business shows up. That's like a pick-me-up for people that really care. Really care. Shows you they appreciate you. They appreciate your time and your effort. That you want to be there, do something good. Instead of being sidelined. Stabbed in the back. Shunned. That pendulum has swung. It has swung. Somebody told me once. And they don't care about you over there. They don't care. They don't care. Look how they act. They do that to many people. They're nothing special. They don't care. I actually started to believe that. Fuck, man. They're just mean, nasty people. They don't care. I bet you they care now. Bet you they're starting to care now. The pendulum has swung. Way over there. I'm not mad at him. Not anymore. I'm back to my happy self. I love it. But this will get resolved. This will get resolved. They attacked me. They attacked my family. They targeted my business. They had me in court for almost a whole year. For nothing. Nothing. And then I go to a city council meeting and there's a whole bunch of problems. Holy shit, there's a bunch of problems. And they're messing with me. They're worried about little old me. Well, little old me, well, not compared to Brad. Big old me. That's funny, whatever. I'm going to put you guys on the map. That map's being drawn, by the way, by some very important people. And it's going to get bigger. And bigger. It's going to get really big. This year, too. There is no... The time is now. I just got contacted. I think it was very early this morning. And it made my day. I was in a great mood all day long. Until that lady flipped out behind me, started screaming at me. Shit. I think they should probably open up. There used to be a couple of those clinic, hospital types for the, they'd roll up in a friggin' in a van, and some, big old dudes in white coats jump out and go, "Hey, Sally, Bobby, yeah, whoop, come with me." We need a little bit more of that. We need a little bit more. The white van, whoops. But the best thing is I'm going to get to go meet a bunch of really cool friends that are going to come check this area out. And I'm going to say to them, you got a lot of splaining to do, Lucy. You must got a lot of splaining. And they can try to duck and they can hide and they can shimmy. That's what all they're doing now with the paperwork and ducking and hiding and switching numbers and just, squirrel, over squirrel. That ain't going to work. They're going to get thousands and thousands of emails. Thousands and thousands of calls. And that's just the start. Then you'll hear people coming all the time. Not to get a soda, not to go shopping, not to go over to the park, not to go up in the hills. They're coming to talk to you people. All of them. They're going to be asking questions. And they're not going to be nice, by the way. My friends don't do that. There's no nice. Shit, I'm one of the nicer ones. So, just enjoy the show. Shape up. That's what I would do. Shape up your behavior. That's your only course of action at this point. Or quit. I mean, you do have a course of action. A lot of people in the communities I deal with, they quit. They go, hey, man, they tell them right off the bat. They tell them, you can go work in the private sector. You don't have to have this job. But this job dictates me coming in and recording you and asking you a bunch of questions all the time. All the time, public servant. All the time. I'm your boss. I'm your boss. There's no other hierarchy. I'm your boss. Just like when I called Sam a piece of garbage. Just like when I called him an effing scumbag. I'm his boss. You work for us. You work for us. Remember that. That you work for us. Don't get it twisted. Thanks for coming out.